look at all these episodes I've done. Season 10, 125 episodes. What episode am I gonna do first? Next, And I really hope he doesn't mind me being on this computer, because he's always on this dang thing and he never gets off of it. I swear. Oh. But anyway, hey, wait. I think I hear him coming. Hey, what are you doing at my computer? I'm usually the one being doing the mopey stuff and looking at that. What the heck, man? What the heck? Wow, man, take a chill pill. So what if I'm on the computer? It's mine too, you know. Well, anyway, I was just looking at these reviews, and I see that these last couple of episodes I've done like fighting games. I've done, I did Pocket Fighter, a Capcom game. I wonder. I think it's about time for me to review Cannon Spike. I've always wanted to review it, but I've never had the time to. At least I've always wanted to review other games. So maybe I'll review that next, maybe. What do you think, man? Dude, you're looking at the channel for stuff to do and stuff? Man, Jesus, man almighty. Fine if you want, dude, you like Cannon Spike so much. You keep saying stuff about it. Do that game, man. Okay, do freaking Cannon Spike. Now can you, man, I really gotta get off, now hurry up, do the episode, and get off the freaking computer, so I can do, stuff. I'm not telling you what stuff. Now, go. Come on, man, I got stuff to do on that, people to see, things to do. I've got places to visit, come on, hurry. Okay, man. Take a chill pill, get off the computer now, so you can do what you want. But anyway, everybody, sorry for the long gap in episodes, but anyway, it's Cannon Spike for the Sega Dreamcast on this edition of Power Up. So let's roll the credits as always, and have some awesome shooting action fun. Cannon Spike was released in 2000 for the Sega Dreamcast. It was released in arcades earlier that year. It's basically a multi-directional shooter in which you can play a certain different Capcom characters from its different franchise of games. Some of the playable characters in this game can range from Arthur from the Ghosts and Goblins franchise, Baby Bonnie Hood from the Darkstalkers characters, although she is a hidden character, as is the other character I actually play as for this review, Mega Man. But in this case, to play as Mega Man, all you basically do is you put the cursor of the player you want to select to the far left or right, and he'll become available. And then also, for example, there's also Kami from Street Fighter 2, as well as Charlie, or Nash as he's known as in Japan, from the Street Fighter Alpha series. Usually, control-wise, the game is played using the thumbstick and 3 buttons. one to lock on, one button to just shoot, and then the other one for a more powerful attack. In this case, as I was playing as Mega Man, the regular button was just a rapid fire Mega Buster shot, whereas the the more powerful attack was basically a fully charged shot you would see like in the Mega Man games, like Mega Man 4 Armored. And also there's another attack I did, like a special attack of sorts. Well, if you do it, it can take a lot of damage off. I think you can see it here as kind of like a rolling attack, like a rolling cartwheel thingy, kind of like a roll I do. And no, me playing as Mega Man, pun kind of not intended. But yeah, but that's what but those are the moves available. And I think there's also a super special. But I don't know if it's in this game. It might be, but I just know of the moves I just told you about now. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it in this game. Yep, basically this game consists of, from what I've noticed, there's a little bit of like you fight some like regular enemies, boss fight, a little bit more regular enemies, then boss fight. Although I've noticed this game does have like it's more important, it's more focusing on boss fights than actual like minor enemies. But I do feel like there is a couple like small enemy fights, but I don't know, I think other people said this game relies on more boss fights, although truthfully it's kind of a mix, I guess. And also this game is very quick. I've noticed it's very quick. You can basically go through it very quickly, which is kind of interesting. But if you like it, but to me, what's interesting about this game too is apparently this game has gotten quite expensive to get. Because even when I bought this, like it was already like I was able to luckily get it for less than $40. But I think now it's been going back up. Like I've seen it for over like 80 or 90 nowadays, which is really odd for it. But then again, though, I think this is a late release Dreamcast game, as it came out at the end of the Dreamcast life. Because at the time, I think as I mentioned, this game came out in 2000. And at that time, I think Sega killed the Dreamcast. It kind of ended Dreamcast production. So as a result, yeah, it was the Dreamcast was dying. I should say, unquote, dying. I think it's a great console myself, but sadly, with the Xbox and the GameCube and the PS2 coming out, I guess it was the market was kind of crowded, and I guess Sega really couldn't handle it, sadly. But anyway, but this game is very fun, and I'm glad I got it. I totally heard about this game, so I did want to get it and pick it up and give it a shot. And I'm glad I did. It's a really fun game to play, even though it is short. But although it can be hard at times too, even though it is quick. I have ran through this game a couple times, but then again, there are instances where I've died a lot too, where I haven't finished it, because it can be hard as well on the more harder difficulties. But I still think this is a really fun game. And if you can get this, if you can get it somehow, if you can get it for cheaper or something, I would highly recommend getting it and adding this to your collection. And of course, if you do end up, again, I know like emulation is kind of a gray area, but with how some of these games are getting really high in price, like I would personally rather you get a physical copy if you can, as I don't think this is on any like digital download services yet. I could be wrong, I haven't looked, but I think this is still only a Dreamcast for consoles. Unless you play the arcade version, this is still only on the Dreamcast. So I would suggest, so in that case, as this game is only on Dreamcast, and on Dreamcast is really hard to find and expensive, I would, if you can get an emulator, if you get an emulator and play it, and if that's the only way you're able to play it, then hey, it is what it is, I'm not saying I'm not saying I condone emulation, and I don't know if I don't know if I can say I approve of it, but at the same time, though, again, with the way how console gaming have some of these rare, well, I know with the Nintendo eShop and these console, these online eShops. Granted, yeah, they have a lot of these well-known console games, like Sony has the Final Fantasy series and their PlayStation library, and Nintendo has theirs, and so on and so forth. But games like this, like Cannon Spike, I've yet to see on digital download. And for this purpose, maybe if those games like that are not not on yet, or don't plan to be on there, I would say for that point, for that reason, if it's a game that isn't on it yet, or probably won't be on it, then I would say, if you can, I would say, yeah, go for it. Get an emulator and play it that way if it's not going to be on digital download. But hopefully they do that. Hopefully someday that like will put this game on that service, on services like that. But for the time being, that's all I can recommend if you don't want to pay over $80 or $90 to buy this game online or at a shop or something, if it's gonna be that much. But if you can get this game for a steal for really cheap, then yeah, please go for it. It can be hard at times, but I like how they have like Mega Man or like Cammy in this, all these different like Capcom characters in this game, like shooting at stuff, being a shooter and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun experience, and I would highly say, if it would be a really cool experience to play. So, and without all that said, I myself, even though I'm not really big on like shooters and stuff, but for the uniqueness of this game, I felt it was well worth to somehow pick this up. And as I too like physical copies of games, even though I guess I'm kind of old, I just actually had my 40th, at the time of this review, of this recording, I just had my 40th birthday not too long ago, as it's May 2019 as I'm recording this. So I just turned 40, although some people, on another funny, on a lighter humorous note, a lot of my friends say I look a lot younger than that. And for those of you who actually will see me in person, who actually watch this channel, which awesome, I'm glad you do. If you do subscribe to me, like I look a lot younger than 40. Like a lot of my friends say I look 23 or so, but that's for another conversation. But anyway, I figure, with all that said about this game, I on my recommendation scale, I give this game a highly recommended recommendation. And as always, if you live in or around South St. Paul, Minnesota, or the Twin Cities metro area in particular, please make sure to visit my excellent friends at Level Up Games. They have two locations, plus they have a location where they sell, not this game, it's the tabletop board games and not video games. I'm not too sure. But that place is called Mead Hall, and also I learned Level Up Games is actually going to open up a third location called Level Up Games in Hastings. Although I don't have that address yet, but I'll probably get that. I probably will get that location's address soon enough. But anyway, the two main Level Up locations are in South St. Paul and Eagan. So I'll do the first location right here. The picture of it is to the right over here, and the location is down here. That first location. Leave it up for a second. Leave it up. Hello. And now we'll switch gears now to the other location, to this side of me, and to the other location down here, another address down here. And also their website is included in both of these addresses as well. And if you're following me, and if you're watching this on YouTube, awesome sauce. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so if you haven't done so already. If you have, thank you. And also, I have an Instagram account, a Twitter account, as well as a Facebook fan and group page. And and I do have, if you're really, really interested, I started Twitch streaming as well. So I'll put all that stuff. Hopefully I'll put that stuff down below as well. And and I'll put, I think Insta, Twitter, and Facebook stuff is down there first. And then here's just my Twitch account. So maybe if I'm starting to do some Twitch stuff a little bit. So if you feel like following me, if I do a Twitch stream, I don't do too much so far. I don't do too much because I'm just kind of learning it. So, but I've done a couple Mega Man games so far. I've done Mega Man 2 on the NES and Mega Man 3, the Wily Wars Genesis version. But anyway, the Twitch stuff is down there. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Power. Holy peaches, is that guy gone? Is that other guy gone? Wow. He was being kinda complainy pants. But anyway. I tell you now let me go back to watching my YouTube stuff. I tell ya. But, wonder what I should do for the next game. I wonder. Let's check my channel here. Let's check my channel. Let's see here. What's this? Cruising USA. Cruising USA. Wonder if I had a game, another cruising game. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see you next episode.